Yes, well, what I was going to say was, Tony told me we've done 103 of these episodes. Now, yes, I know, incredible. So, well, we've done it. Now, plenty in store, although I haven't been able to do much recently, and we're going over to video, but still, we'll see. Well, this is a little bit of an introduction to the very first one I recorded, the Tentacled God. If I remember, there's 4 episodes. Not sure if the last one's very long, but anyway, we'll see. Now, the thing is, hold on, open the gate. The thing is, I had no idea. A couple of friends of mine who weren't able to get out and about as they used to, I recorded myself walking through the wood, and when someone said something, I then videoed walking through the wood. And it was interesting. And I was suddenly struck by, well, I could tell a story or something. So I had a go. Now, the thing goes, as with almost all these things, I've got very little idea of what I'm going to do before I start. Might have a title, might have a flavour. Sometimes it's better than others, but then that's of the nature of it, and I think that, frankly, for me, is what keeps it interesting. The fact it does vary, you know? Not everything is ever going to be a stone classic, you know? So, anyway, the first one. Now, it got suppressed because of various flaws of diction and the fact that I brought in a living person. No, I didn't think anything of it. I just did it, and as I was doing it, this person occurred to myself, so I used it. Now, that person was Christopher Lee, who is still with us now. And there's someone coming along the line down.
How are you? Not so early this morning.
I think it's going. Yes, Christopher Lee. Now, he not only is an incredible film star, although he's something much, much greater than that, a great film actor. Yes, not all film stars are actors of any sort. Anyway, and mainly because he's still going. He's making heavy metal albums. I believe he's 92. And he's just going, can't die, too much to do. Which is something I think is absolutely fantastic, and I hope to do myself. Yes, so, anyway, so that's that. And then I thought, oh my God, I used a real person who's still alive, can't do that. So, I suppressed it. But, I thought, for the 100th, I don't think I said anything in any way nasty about Christopher Lee, and I wouldn't want to. I genuinely regard him as one of our real national treasures. And not only all the stuff about films, but he apparently was the inspiration for James Bond, was written by his cousin, Ian Fleming. And if ever he's asked about that, all he goes is, can't say anything, official secret act, although I tell you, if ever his real memoirs come out, I'll be ordering it to have it the day it comes out. So anyway, thank you for dedicated to you, the listeners, and I believe it's Sir Christopher Lee. Thank you for all the joy and for partial inspiration of doing this. And the other thing perhaps I should say is H.P. Lovecraft. H.P. Lovecraft. Terrific. I've read him since I was a teenager, still read him now. I'm very aware of all his faults, but still more of the sheer genius of his writings. The greatest American poet, except when he's writing poetry, I'm afraid, is true. But great inspiration. I have a lot of fun when I use his characters and motifs. I absolutely intend carrying on doing so. In fact, I think he is probably the only writer of whom I do that, although I could stand to be corrected if any of you say, oh, but no, so-and-so is a greater inspiration. So thank you, and there we are. And I'm just going to carry on walking with pretty pictures till we reach the animal grid. Isn't it lovely? I consider myself such an honour to be able to live here and to be able to walk to work doing this, through this, yes. Oh, and a big, big shout out to Chris John, who helps with editing and such like, and often spurs me to tell stories that otherwise I would not tell. Thank you, Chris. And to Tony, who so incredibly does the tech stuff, compressing, editing, and making it generally more available for people to listen to. Thank you, Tony. And thank all of you who do listen. Please like, share, and comment, because I don't know what any of you think, because you never tell me. Although, can you see the fish? Although sometimes you humble me by the way you keep on listening, so there must be something there for you. All right. Thank you. Goodbye. Just a little thing I just remembered. A little anecdote. Bob the Immortal is called Bob the Immortal. Well, the Immortal stands to reason because he is apparently immortal, has lived everywhere, lived everything, done everything, met everyone. You'd need several immortalities to do all that he claims. But his name, Bob, came through lost his name. Blackadder. Rick Mail died. And someone put on Facebook the bit of the episode in which Rick Mail meets a rather delicious young lady and asks what her name is, to which she replies, Bob. To which he replies, Bob. Yes, and that's that. Yes. So that's that. Oh, there may have actually been Rowan Atkinson who said, Bob. I don't remember now. Odd. Wind's blowing, sun shining. We're going up to the rugby club. Just look at this. Just look at this. Yeah. Alright. Hey, I'll see you all tomorrow.